Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo again. In the last episode, we explored the visitor center. We torched a bunch of dinos, we got a whole bunch of explosive ammunition, but we can't reboot the computer system because we don't have Dennis Nedry's ID card. And in order to get there, in order to make that happen, we're going to have to go to the beach utility shed, which is pretty far to the southeast, just to get to the beach utility shed and find Dennis Nedry's ID card. And yes, I'm saying we have to go there because I know it's there. You're supposed to just figure that out through trial and error. Before I do that, though, I do want to do a few things. I want to explore this area and hit this to raise the bridge. This will get me over this little gap. Now, this is as far west as we can go, and we need to be careful, because you never know what might eat us around here. There's a spitter. Let's go ahead and blow him to bits and get some bolas. And then we can take care of him. We can get that egg later. And while I could open this fence, shooting this will do nothing. I'll explain the gates later on. For now, I want to head to the west and towards some raptors, assuming the game will let me. And I want to make my way further to the north from here, because if I do that, really, if I can do that, I can get my hands on an egg. And you want to be careful right here, because it is possible to get trampled on by a Triceratops. And there is a first aid kit here, but I'm not going to need it. This is about as much as I can do in this area, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I can't really do much of anything around here. So, until I can open that gate, I'm not really going to be able to do much of anything. Oh, well, I might as well destroy that as well. By the way, use the B button to jump over the vines. Otherwise, you will trip on them, get knocked back, and lose energy. And that's no fun for anyone. Let me make sure that I have everything I need. I do. Now it's time to head to the south. And there are two entrances, and one of them is through here. We got some tranquilizer darts, but I'm not going to need them. I can blow you apart, and I can also blow you apart. Now, if I go through here, if I follow the path, I can find a dragonfly that I can blow up. Need to jump over the grates too. I should probably remember to say that. And grab this egg. We have 12 eggs left. And somehow I managed to hit you despite not even looking at you. That was something. And by going over to the east here, we can get ourselves a little checkpoint that we can use in case we die. And now, it's time to go through here. Yes, Tim, tell me that the Dilophosaurus, the one spinning dinosaur I was trying to identify the whole time, is deadly while it's approaching me! Now, if you go through here, you need to be careful. That is one of the reasons why. I might as well take this and blow you to smithereens. And I need to be careful over here because that's where the gas grenade is. And here's where another egg is going to be. Watch out for the raptors. There will be 2 that you will see if you go all the way south. And there is 1 egg left. And as much as I would like to go further south, going further south will do nothing. Seriously, it does nothing. So we need to head further to the east and try not to get eaten on the way there. And there's some explosive ammo, but I can use that to my advantage. And if you see the Triceratops, you run like crazy. We know that. But it is good that it's mentioned here because there is going to be one coming our way. And we have to take this path. So 10 eggs left. Stick to the right. Good thing I did. Stay behind this thing. You should be good to go. There are gas grenades further to the south and then a dead end. And there's going to be another raptor here. And here. But we can kill them really easily. And now we are north of the mountains that were just west of the Nublar utility shed. And here is the beach utility shed. Let's try not to die. Are you serious? Also, you may notice that certain pieces of music are used in certain sections. Like if you're in like a jungle section, you'll hear one kind of music. If you're near like a building like the visitor center or the Nublar utility shed, you'll hear another piece of music. There's one for some more open exploratory areas. But this music in particular, if you hear it, that means there are the Tyrannosaurus Rex nearby. And you do not want to come in contact with it. I don't even want to show it off because, well, it's huge and it will eat you. You can't even kill the T-Rex. All you can do to it is slow it down, and only if you have the tranquilizer darts. Also, I'm switching to the cattle prod so I can take care of the compies in this little specific area. Perfect. And if we go further south from here, we'll see the E. I'm not going over here because the Tyrannosaurus will come at you from blind corners. If you see it, run like heck. If you have the tranquilizer darts, shoot them at the T-Rex if you can to slow it down. You're better off just running though. Anyway, let us go into the beach utility shed. And while we could blow the raptor up, which is what we're going to do, I need to go left from the entrance. And I'm going to blow up some dinosaurs. I believe that this path will take us straight to what we're looking for. Just get rid of this dino. Get the rocket launcher, open this door, and thankfully there's nobody in here to eat us. We have located Dennis Nedry's ID card. We can now go back to the first floor of the visitor center, enter that one set of doors near the incubator room, and then we can activate the computer system again. And by going in here, we can destroy this Dilophosaurus. There should be another dinosaur somewhere around here. I could be wrong. Maybe. I am apparently alone in here. All that's in here is just a bunch of shotgun shells. I'm not going to need them. I will need the food from near that raptor, though. Maybe it's better if I shoot in this direction. and then get the food. What is in here? Or who is in here, rather? Oh, that's the exit. Now, we could go to this elevator, but we can't do that because we don't have Donald Gennaro's ID card. So, our exploration in the beach utility shed is done. I just took out the dinosaurs ahead of time. We're done with this place for now, and I forgot to go in here. I'm going to switch to cattle prod to get rid of the compies. And if you approach this corner, I love how these raptors screech even after they're torched and completely evaporated. So anyway, now that we are done with the beach utility shed, we need to make our way back to that area all the way to the north where the Gallimimus were. I need to stick to the right again, too. And try not to get flattened as I do this. And we should be good to go now. Now we just need to find our way back, which is pretty easy to do once you spent enough time in this little forest maze. Yes, Tim, I know. I know about the spitter. I know about the Dilophosaurus. Is this it? I want to believe this is it. Okay, we are going in the right direction. And well, it would help if we touch this first, in case we get hit by something. I forgot all about you. I'm going to go ahead. And the Pachycephalosaurus are very territorial. Stay out of their way. Yes, those are the head-butting dinosaurs. Thankfully, we have done a good job of destroying them. And I also got myself some boa ammunition, which I definitely... Well, I wouldn't exactly say that I needed it, but... still there. Also, Kenner. Kenner had the rights to the Jurassic Park toy line back in the day. They no longer exist. They're now part of Hasbro. And now, it's time to go into the elevator and go to the first floor. Oh, I'm pressing B. No wonder I can't go up. Alright. We need to get into the incubator room, and we need to enter the middle door. Nope, nope, nope. Far left. Far left. My mistake. And now that we have Nedry's ID card, we can go in here, and we can go up to this computer just by walking up to it. And for that, we can now load the computer. BIOS load. Power on. Jurassic Park version 1.0. Go fracked. Reboot main system. Move the pointer finger over to the boot, or the picture of the boot. Press A, and you'll reboot the main system. From here, we can go to park control, motion sensors, and the motion sensors have been enabled. We have completed the second of 6 missions in the game. Now let's press the gears. Let's go to... what else can we do? Gate operation. Click on box to open selected gate. Right now, 3 is activated. 1 and 2 are shut. By pressing one of these 3 numbers, we can access one of these areas. But by accessing one, you lock the other two until you come back to this menu on a computer. We're going to click on the gate for now. We're going to leave 3 open. And park security. This will let us get security clearance for other areas. We will leave that alone for now because we can't do anything with that here. Communications are used to communicate with the mainland and with the ship. There is a ship near here, but we can't do anything with that here yet. And for user options, you can look at the fractals that pop up on the screen here, on the screen for the computer. You can check your inventory, which allows you to see if your goggles are charged with the current area and to see which ID cards you have in your possession. As for help, it gives you some useful information. Use select button to toggle between weapon 1 and cattle prod. Clicking on the icon in the top left will take you to the main menu. On the outside, the L or R buttons will remove any message box, such as the one that tells you that the Dilophosaurus spit is deadly when you're trying to fight a Dilophosaurus. Use the L and R buttons to fine-tune your direction in the interiors, which is any of the inside building first-person sections of this game. That's pretty much all we can do for now. You can just move the control pad so that the finger is above the exit button. Press A on the exit button, and you will leave the computer. We are not done yet, because there is still this area and a raptor. Let's go ahead and get the bolas. And from here, assuming there isn't anything that's going to try to kill us, doesn't look like it. Oh, hi. Bye. And if we go over here, okay, it's from this door. I believe it's from this door. No, it's not from this door, because we need Dr. Wu's ID card to open that door. So we're not done here yet. And I believe here is where we'll see some more raptors. Hi. And we also get to see some computers as well. This room. Thankfully, we have the goggles charged for this area. Am I going in here and killing a raptor? We can get some rocket launchers, gas grenades, and an extra life. And am I going in here? We can get a first aid kit and nothing else. I love seeing these rooms. Totally remind me of the movie. And we are now done with the visitor center for now. Let us go back through the incubator room and back to the elevator. And from there we can just go back down to the ground level and we can leave the visitor center. And we're back on ground level. Let's take the food just because we can, just out of habit, just in case, and get out of here. And we are now done with the second mission, and because of that, we have all these dots in the bottom center where the motion center is, where the motion sensor is. We are in the center of all those yellow ovals, and certain colored dots, different colored dots will indicate different colored things, like how the yellow dot is our gas grenades, how black dots are the gallimimus, and how other things will be other colors. Red ones I know for sure are the raptors. And now that we are done here, we can make our way to a one of these things that I can't remember the name of to save my life. And Ian Malcolm will tell you that raptors are somehow making their way into the visitor center from the pen that we have to stop them. We can also keep touching the thing for more information. And Dennis Nedry being a jerk again. Touching the fence does not give you a free life. Nice try. And you will need computer clearance to access certain areas. This is the security clearance that we couldn't really deal with at all in the visitor center. We'll have to deal with that elsewhere. And we must now block the tunnel the raptors are using to enter the visitor center. We will have to go to the raptor pen to the northeast to do that. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where we head to the raptor pen, explore the surrounding area, and then explore the raptor pen itself and keep the raptors from going through that and into the visitor center. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!